But we haven't recorded in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Do those have a limit? Like at 29 minutes, do they stop recording?
These three, yeah. This one doesn't. So I just at 30,
Yeah.
I just reset. Yeah.
You're dialed there.
Dialed today.
That boy's dialed. I know he's ready.
Do we usually do 4 cameras or 3?
Well, last time we couldn't because Josh used it.
Yeah.
Today he wasn't using it, so I was like.
When Mr. Brandon's in town, you got to pull out the 4th one.
Yeah. Sign, brand new sign.
Yeah,
the sign, dude. The sign was sick.
When you confirmed you were coming on, we were like, "Yo, we need the new sign ASAP."
The sign was sick, bro.
ASAP. Expression.
We thought about getting one. This is like nothing like that, but it just had the modcast with the light behind it.
Didn't y'all turn y'all's like theater room into it?
Yeah,
that's dope.
The house came with it. We were like, "Fuck it."
That's what's up. Joe Rogan vibes.
Well, let's introduce the one and only Mr. SHOOSH. Even though you hate it.
We don't. To my homies, like it's Brandon. So, what's going on,
Brandon? Man, we've been wanting you on for a minute, honestly. Like me and Shawley, and then it just like we're like, man, fuck,
bro. We were gonna ask y'all to come on mine.
Yeah, like the duel. We want to do a dual one, but then I was like, man, James is out of town, but we can run it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we can definitely run it back.
Yeah,
with James and shit, because it'll be dope. I watch our shit a lot. Like we used to watch it in the
we used to watch it in the warehouse.
Bro, I just remember that you were on the you came with Josh.
Yeah.
Like, and you were just chilling, bro.
Yeah.
And Marco, right?
Yeah.
That was our old house too.
Yeah, it was the old crib, like all the way in Katy.
Dude, that
drove them like, bro, that day I literally drove them 30 minutes to the old house, 30 minutes back, but I was there for like 2 hours.
Dude, that was a different era, bro.
Yeah, it was. That's when I met Hannah. I met Hannah that day.
That was crazy.
But now, man, how you been? How you living?
Dude, pretty good. I mean, we were just saying, this year has just been like cruise control for me. Like January, I was saying not really doing shit. But, last year we were grinding. So take this month off. Just relax a little bit. What about y'all?
We're actually about to get ready to Aspen. We're kind of like mentally
checked
out.
Yeah.
We're like mentally checked out right now. Like we didn't work out yesterday. And
Aspen.
Like, bro.
I think Aspen for me is going to be like, for all of us, I feel like it's going to be like the last, like, because we've been doing a mixture of work and travel, but it'll be like the last traveling trip. And then after that, it's like back to work and shit like that. But
bro, I got to ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
How the fuck y'all travel so much, bro? Like, what is this, just tax write-offs and shit, dude? Like, how do you guys afford this, bro?
Like travel as a team or travel like individually?
No, it seems like it's a team, like Miami, Aspen, and I just see like
they are tax write-offs for sure.
Yeah,
1000%. I mean, I'd be stupid not to be tax write. I mean, because every trip we take
is content.
We are working business. It's a business. We're doing business there. So whether it's content, like you said, or pop-ups or stuff like that, all of that's tax write-offs for sure. And honestly, I feel like outside of like, I mean, the brand, the community and stuff like that, doing stuff like that in other cities.
Company morale,
yeah,
stuff like that,
creating that like family.
Yeah, having people come out and shit like that. It's good for the brand, good content, and all that stuff. So yeah, we do travel a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
we do.
We talked about that. Like in December, you're like, yeah, next year we probably won't travel that much.
Yeah,
as a team at least, because bro, even traveling with like 20 plus people,
I bet that's hell, bro.
It's so fun.
Having to book like mad tickets and like making sure everyone gets there.
2 Airbnbs, make sure people pull up at the same time, and then when we went to Orlando, we had to make sure like, oh, this group was doing this, we're going to this park, like. And then dinners is the worst.
No, that's what I'm saying. Cause I totally forgot you guys went to Orlando, like Disney.
Yeah.
We went to Disney.
That's like a team. That's the annual team trip though. That's like we do that every year.
Dude, I gotta do some shit like that. That's like fire, bro.
Do it, man.
You almost came to Miami with us, right?
Yeah, I almost did. I almost did.
That'd have been wavy. I mean, we're probably gonna run Miami back this year in the summer.
Yeah, we might do it in like June, July. So if you're down,
Yeah, Marco was saying because we want to after he's done with his like prep thing or whatever. He was like, I don't know, like because it's like the prep series, bro.
Yeah,
like I don't know, I don't fuck with bodybuilding like that, bro. So that's why I said prep. But yeah, when he's done with prep, he said we go like do a big party, somewhere, but it's got to be like only 2 days, bro, because I can't go hard for more than that.
You like partying?
Yeah, but to an extent. Like we were in Mexico for New Year's and.
Yeah,
we were there for 5 days, 4 nights. That was too much.
Mm-hmm.
That was too much.
Like you were drinking every day and shit?
Yeah, and then by the third, fourth day, you're like, dude, I don't even want to. Like, I just want to go back and like get on my shit again.
Yeah.
So that was just too much. But like 2 days or like 2 nights would be fucking fire.
Mm-hmm. Like a quick, what we do for Miami. The last time we were in Miami, how many for your birthday?
It's the same thing. It's
what was it, 4 days?
Dinner, club, yacht on the last day. Come back.
Yeah, it was like 4 days, though, right? Yeah.
It's
We did Thursday
chill
night,
vibe.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Leave Monday morning. That was a nice bender right there.
Yeah,
Like,
and if you spread it out, like, and you do it like, casual, and then like the last couple of days you party hard, it's fire.
Yeah, so that's literally what we did. But what were you gonna say? You were gonna say something right before we started.
Where does SHOOSH come from?
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
I've always thought that was interesting.
That's like the main question is where does SOOSH come from? So, dude, when we were kids, my editor, he edits my videos, named Eric. He goes by Madrid. So like, even though it has nothing to do with his name, and SOOSH has nothing to do with my name, we would play PlayStation, and like because he made his shit in middle school, so he was Madrid fan. Because like soccer, I don't know, I'm not soccer fan, so don't cook me, bro.
Yeah.
But like I think it's Barcelona, like Madrid FC or whatever the fuck.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
Yeah,
My bad, bro. My bad.
I was like-
So Real Madrid, and so his name was Madrid Fan 7, and so we would call him Madrid on the mic, and so my shit was Sushi the Don, and so they would call me SOOSH, and so when I made TikTok, I was like, bro, what do I make my TikTok name? And I just put SOOSH, SOOSH, and then it just like stuck. So then I changed all my handles to that, which honestly I regret. I wish I could like, bro, if anyone who works with Instagram, if you can get me Brandon, I'll probably put like 10 racks on it. Like I will buy Brandon.
That's a clean ass like Instagram.
Just Brandon would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be. It's probably impossible, but I wish I could do that.
Because right now it's SOOSH Bra, right?
Yeah, it's SOOSH, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even get SOOSH, bro.
Yeah.
The girl who owns SOOSH, she's like, I think she lives in China or some shit. And I DM'd her. She blocked me. I had James said, we'll send you $5,000. And then she blocked him. And then I'm pretty sure like mad kids went to her account and were like spamming her and shit. And she
that's
like,
hilarious.
she privated her shit.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
That's so fucked.
You started on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
So how?
Just like every fucking guy right now.
True. That is the new age, like you, Marco. Like, so how did that explain that transition? Like, how did everything pop up for you? Like your story till now.
I was in school, and I just started working out, and I was like on SARMs, so I was like, I looked pretty good, but I didn't look like crazy, but I was still like a funny kid. And so when COVID happened, we went home. They sent us home for the semester.
Oh, you popped off in.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So
COVID?
Yeah, literally
That was before that.
the first wave.
Nah, it was
bro.
the first wave of COVID.
The first
I met
wave.
him at the end of like the first COVID.
So 2020,
I think it's 2019. I think it was 2020.
bro. 2020
Yeah.
to a URUS.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
I had dropped out with like
COVID.
$4,000 in my bank account. But so we went.
Jesus Christ.
We they sent us home for the semester, and I was bored as fuck. And so there were no gyms open. But my neighbor had like a home gym, and I was like, "Hey man, you mind if I like train in here?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I was in there, and then I would always watch TikTok because TikTok was popping off. And then I started making like these funny, like stupid little videos, like Dom Mazzetti, like
Yeah,
Bro
yeah,
Science Life.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
like one of my main people that I looked up to, and so it was kind of like those type of videos where it was like that douchebag persona, and I was like watching him, watching like more serious guys like Callum Von Mulger, and so I started making these TikToks, and they started like getting like they started getting traction. People thought it was the funniest shit ever, and then people started following, and then I started like sending them to my Instagram, and I kind of did the same thing over my Instagram, like funny captions and like stupid little posts, and then because it was so early, like it just stuck, bro, and like people were like,
you were like the first one that
Yeah.
that brought back that wave. I always, because I remember when
Like
I
the
met
Ziz,
you.
yeah.
You're like literally the first one to do it. Because when I met you at that summer shredding party, so this is like when I tell people about like this party, there's one.
oh, bro, I totally forgot about
Bro,
that.
So
Bro.
I was like, I pull up to this party, and I'm the only one that brought a bottle. So I'm like, I was with Noah at the time, and I'm like, yo, carry my shit, because like I'm not just gonna leave it out. I'm not. Nobody brought shit, and so then somehow you pull up next to me randomly, and you're just like, yo, like let's take a shot.
Wait, were we outside in the driveway?
No, that was the second time.
Okay.
That was Airbnb that was rented.
Yeah. By I think it was Chad or some shit. So we take a shot, and then you're like, bro, I'm gonna go tell my friends, and I'm like, bet, like whatever. We followed each other on Instagram, whatever, and then
wait. Sorry, bro. Sorry, we were in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, we were in the kitchen.
Okay. I know what you're talking about now.
So I'm like, yo, like, I run the socials for Inaka, whatever. I want to send you some shit. You're like, for sure, and you had like 20K at the time on Instagram.
Yeah, it was pretty small.
So I'm like, all right, bet. Then you're like, all right, I'm gonna go tell my friends. I saw you. You come back out. You're like, yo, like this is the guy with the alcohol. Like, let's take a shot.
Dude,
and it was like a group of kids. Like we're like sitting like in a circle.
It was a lot of kids.
Yeah, it was like 6 kids. And you go to give the bottle to. I'm not gonna say his name because it was just like I know who he is though. But you go to give the bottle to him. I'm not gonna say it. If I say it, can you bleep it out?
Oh yeah.
He goes, you give him the bottle. He's like, I can't take a fucking shot, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like it's COVID, bro. Like I can't take a fucking shot.
Dude, that's
from
exactly
a
how
stranger.
he. Dude, that's exactly how he sounds, bro.
Right? And I'm just like, what? I'm like, and I ask him, I'm like, hey, like if this is some YouTube shit, like some troll shit, like let me know, like. I'll give you the reaction you want, but like,
That's
what do you say? He's like, bro, no, bro. What the fuck? And I started getting mad.
That's crazy. Like, bro, that impersonation is fucking crazy,
Oh my god,
bro. And I started getting mad. I'm like, bro, what are you saying? Like, what? So then like some random kid is like, bro, like come on, let's leave. So like I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I end up leaving. And then as I'm leaving, you're on the driveway with like 2 girls, and then you're like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like he's just a loser. Or you said some shit like that, and I was like, yeah, man, like. But that's when I met you, and then we just kind of stayed in contact. But like seeing your growth has been crazy.
No, especially from some. I even forgot about that party.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
And that was so weird. That was so surreal for me because I was around like all these. I mean, there were like some big names there, and people were like coming up to me, and I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy. People are like taking photos with me and stuff, and I was like, dude, that's nuts. And that was like the point where it was like this shit's legit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. At what moment was it like, oh, for real now?
Dude, when we came to Houston, the first day we came to Houston, we like, bro, James and I we drove from Georgia.
Yeah, because
you're from Georgia?
I'm from
right?
Chicago. Like originally,
word.
I had 16 years. I grew up there.
Right.
And then I was in Georgia for 3.
Why?
And then
Right.
just for school. Like
Okay,
I just
okay.
like left school. And so I was in Georgia. We drove. James flew from Mass, like met my parents for a day. And then that was the first time we met. I literally picked him up from the airport. And I'm like,
That's
yo,
wavy.
like, what up, roomie?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wavy.
Like we had just talked on like FaceTime and stuff.
Yeah.
And we drove from Georgia. Dude, I had a stick shift car, 15 out, and he didn't know how to drive it.
So you drove 15 straight.
15 straight.
Stick
Stick
shifting?
shift, bro. Stick shift.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Ford Focus ST.
Jesus
The
Christ.
clutch was like, bro, literally like 6 months later, the clutch wore out.
Yeah.
But
Jeez.
so I drove here. We had the fucking dude. The whip was like packed full. You couldn't see out the rear view.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it was packed.
Ford Focus, like the 2-door ones with like no back?
It was the
Or
hatchback. The hatchback.
Yeah.
Bro, you packed your shit in that?
Yeah,
All of it?
yeah. And I had my dad had bought me an Amazon like roof thing, and it was like pretty much just like this huge bag that like straps through the like. You close the windows and it like straps under.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
this shit like we packed it with like all my clothes.
That's
bro.
like an old school like movie, like a
Yeah,
family.
for real,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
National
And, like,
Lampoon.
yeah,
beginning.
bro.
Dude, and it was like moving backwards on the freeway, and I had to pull over. Dude, the cars were going 80 past me, and I'm like
Jesus.
on the side of the highway
Trying to fix it and
buckling
shit?
that
Yeah.
shit.
Jeez.
Yeah,
God.
it was funny as fuck. So we came here and we were staying in an Airbnb in what is it fucking called? Dude, it's a shitty ass area. Bel Air, West Bel Air.
Yeah.
Bro, we were in West Bel Air. It was
Yeah,
it
you
was
were in the hood, for sure.
Chinatown. It was Chinatown, and we were in these Airbnb apartments, bro. Like there'd be dogs barking and like.
Bro, I remember
apartment
your
next to us.
videos.
Yes.
When you used to do the try on hauls in the fucking like in the like
Yeah, bro.
on the railway
Yeah,
and shit, right?
'cause I-
Yeah,
I
you look
bring-
like it was bro, it looked like a motel, I swear to
No,
God.
yeah, it looked like Red Roof Inn type
Yeah.
shit.
Like when he'd get a package, like he'll like bro, he'd show like every item on that railway, and I'm like, where is he at? Like,
Yeah, dude.
Where in Houston
bro,
is this?
I was like, damn, like this looks like you're at a fucking Motel 6. Like
West West Bel Air, bro. If you're coming to Houston to visit, like, stay the fuck away, because people will tell me, oh yeah, my hotel is in like Bel Air, and I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing? They're like, yeah, it sucks, bro. We actually had a buddy who was like, yeah, my homie got shot. Like, my homie got shot because he was driving a Porsche right down the road from like where we were at.
Jeez.
I was like, holy fuck. But yeah, we were in there, and then we came to ALPHALAND. The first day we pulled up to Houston, obviously we had posted about, we were like, yo, we're going to be in Houston, or we're going to be in ALPHALAND. Dude, and when I tell you, like, because at the time, no one really knew me. And then all of a sudden, dude, there's like, I would say there were probably 20 heads, like, people coming up to us, taking photos. And that was when I was like, holy shit. So when I first came to Houston, that was when I was like, okay, like, this is pretty dope. I'm starting to get like people recognizing me and shit like that.
Did you go back after that, or you stayed here forever? Like, that was
we were in the Airbnb, and then we got it for 30 days. And
Jesus,
bro, we were so stupid, but we procrastinated getting a place because it's like, that's kind of a hard thing for like 20-year-old kids to do. Like,
I think I remember that. You were like extending the Airbnb.
Every time,
I remember that. We watched the videos. We
were extending the Airbnb, and we're like, fuck, okay, we should actually do something. And then actually a fan like came up to us, and he was like, yo, my mom's a realtor. She's really good. So we reached out to her, and like we got some shit. Dude, we literally got a place in like 3 days.
So
because we were like, here's our deadline. We don't want to extend, and like we'll literally take anything, because none of us had good credit. Like at the time, bro, like I don't think I had credit. Like none of us had credit. None of us had like bank statements or nothing, bro. Mm-hmm. So like, I think the rent was like $1,900 at that place, and so we lived there for like, we got it for a year, but we only ended up staying there for about 9, and then we moved into Sugar Land.
How'd you hustle? Like, so for the people that out there, I mean, I'm sure you have a lot of listeners that probably think the same thing. When you decided to make that move from Georgia to here, like, what was like your, like, what made you do that?
Bro, I got kicked out of my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I dropped out of school, my parents were like, okay, so if you're not going to go to school, then like, you're 18.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you're 18, go. Like, leave.
Are your parents like first generation?
My mom's Korean. She was born in Korea. So what does that make her?
Yeah, like first generation.
Yeah, so she's first generation. My dad's Italian. So, but my mom, like, with a Asian parent. Yeah. Like, it's like, dude, school, like, get the 9 to 5, pay your tax. Like,
literally,
bro,
same with like Nigerian, same with like Mexican. It's like,
yeah, exactly. So so when she found out, my dad was kind of just like, yeah, it is what it is. Like,
I could tell from like your videos and posts that like your mom is like, she doesn't fuck around, right?
No, she does not fuck around.
She does not fuck around. It seems
so,
like.
Yeah, I told her. So I told my dad. I told my dad first, and like when I told my dad, he was like, yeah, like, okay, whatever, do your thing. And then so I was like, oh shit, like, this ain't shit. And then I told my mom, bro, and she just like, bro, she was crying, bro. She was like she went up in her room, she locked the door, she was like cussing at me and shit. And I was like, and dude, like, I only
you don't have siblings or no?
I have an older sister. Oh, okay. And she did graduate school, like she did all that.
You get compared. Once you get compared, it's RIP.
Yeah, so
I know that feeling,
dude. And like when you make your mom cry, bro, that's only twice. I got caught smoking weed, and then that time, 2 times I made her cry. And so she was like, "Okay, you got to go," and I was like, "Okay." And then that's when James was trying to move out of Boston because he was kind of in like this little weird, like, he was stuck. Yeah, because like COVID was going on. He wasn't doing shit. He was like kind of depressed. He was like, dude, let's move in together. Fuck it. And then he was like, because he was with Gymshark. Yeah. So he was like, yeah, ALPHALAND is dope. Their gym. I did a Gymshark event there. We should go there. And he was like, I heard this like ALPHALAND thing is opening up, which didn't end up opening up till like 2 years. Yeah.
2 whole years.
2 years later. But I mean, it's fucking worth it now. Like, I'm probably not gonna leave Houston for the next like 3-4 years just because of this gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, everything comes to me. I don't have to go nowhere.
This is it.
Everything
any athlete that's like signed to us who's thinking of moving, bro.
They're all moving. Everyone's trying to move here. This is like essentially like the new LA for fitness.
Dude, that's exactly how James pitched it to me.
It is.
Like 2 years ago, that's exactly what he said. Those exact words.
No, it's cool. Y'all made like the perfect investment.
Y'all changed the game.
Y'all changed the game, and
really
honestly, y'all really put Houston on moving down here because, like,
especially for the youth, I feel like,
bro, people are
definitely the younger
people are wanting to move to Houston, like, especially like your following, because they see y'all here. Yeah, I mean, essentially, like, I've seen someone cultivize and shake the fitness industry, and that was Christian. But just watching you from afar, I can see that you have this fitness shit in, like, in your grasp, like it's your shit.
You
So,
know,
like,
you know the craziest thing is though.
What?
It's like I'm trying to get out.
Yeah, I can tell.
Really?
I'm trying to get out of
I
fitness.
think the last time we talked, you're saying that.
What do you mean?
Like I'm still like gonna train and like make videos like that, but I'm not trying to my
Be like
brand.
the CG.
I'm not trying to just be fitness. You know.
Yeah.
Like
it could put you in a box, right?
Yeah, exactly. Eventually, I just wanna like just do like lifestyle shit, like kind of like what you're on.
Yeah. No, it gets tiring.
Yeah.
You feel like, so this is a good question. Do you feel like you have to like, do you feel like it's kind of taking your joy away from working out and shit? Or you feel like you have to like impress people with like your physique at all times?
Oh yeah, definitely. Now I don't really give a fuck, but there was pressure. Like I would say like 6 months ago, there was a lot of like, or there wasn't any pressure, but I was making it up in my head, and I would get super anxious in my own head, like fuck, like I need to stay shredded, bro, or I need to like get bigger. Like these people are telling me like I'm look like shit.
Yeah.
But now it's like I don't really give a fuck because I've kind of grown out of that, and I think with time everybody kind of grows out of that.
Yeah.
Because they realize like I'm just doing my thing. I don't really care what you're doing. So
would you ever start your own brand?
yeah.
I was gonna ask.
I've got something.
Is your head already?
Yeah, it's actually funny you say that because I can't really
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about it,
yeah.
but I just like recently like it's starting to get the ball rolling. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
And it's more so just like lifestyle shit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like lifestyle, and so that way, I know for a fact when I'm like my shit is gonna like pop the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact, and there's like zero chance of. I'm telling myself now there's
Yeah.
zero chance of it failing. I'm gonna retire off of it,
That's wavy.
and so that way I can just like I'm gonna still post videos and I'm gonna like just do lifestyle stuff. It's gonna be literally whatever I want to post
Whatever you
because
wanna do.
if I'm not doing the videos and stuff for my career, it's like I can post whatever I want because it's not even my thing. Because this thing that I'm gonna build, like that's gonna be my thing.
Yeah.
So I like after that blows up, and then I'll kind of just be like just chilling, bro.
Yeah.
What made you want, like, what was it? What was the moment, or what was the thing that made you like want to say, like, that made you think, okay, I need to get out of fitness, or I want to get out of fitness?
It was never really like a.
Are you burnt out?
No, it's not even that. It's just, dude. Honestly, I don't fuck with the people in the industry. Like a lot of the guys, bro. Like it's, dude, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna out anybody.
Yeah.
But if you go to like, let's say you go to an expo, and you start meeting all these guys who are like a lot of these kids look up to, and you meet them, it's like, bro, you're a fucking robot. Like,
No, it's facts.
the thing with this is what I figured out, or this is kind of my opinion, and like you guys might cook me, whatever, but I feel like most people in the fitness industry, you know, they're like, if your body's fucking sick, most of the time, like I would say 8 out of 10 times, you're probably compensating for something, whether or not
Like insecurity?
Yeah.
No, I agree.
And
You're a
so-
social
I agree
robot. You
100%.
can't talk.
Yeah,
you can't mingle.
exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, exactly. You have no personality outside of how you look on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I think like fortunately for like, dude, I know that I have a good sense of humor. I know I'm like charismatic, but there are guys who like, dude, they look sick. There was like this one guy, I met him. He looked sick as fuck. And I was like, dude, this guy's gonna be so chill. And then I met him and I'm like, bro, I can't even, like I said, like probably one sentence to him. And then he responded and I was like, all right, bro. And then, and then I was just like, kind of like walked away. So it's just like, there was never really a specific thing that made me want to get out of fitness. It was just, that was kind of the industry that I was placed in because of like the time and like I was working out and it was COVID. But I think like, even if it wasn't fitness, I would still have some type of influence, whether it be in fucking who knows what.
Yeah.
But fitness was just like my way in.
I feel that. Like growing up, did you like, what did you want to do? Like as a kid, like what was your plan type shit? Or did you just know like, yo, I'm gonna be on some great shit?
So no. So originally I wanted to do well, like as a kid, I would like want to play the NFL.
Yeah.
You play football?
Yeah, I played football. I wasn't very
QB SOOSH, yeah?
Nah, dude, I tore my ACL. Dude, the only time I was QB was when my dad was head coach in like fucking first grade. So, but I tore my ACL and then I was like, okay, this shit's not for me. So let me get realistic. And I did like 8 months of physical therapy. And dude, like I did 8 months of physical therapy. I loved like being at their physical therapy. I loved it.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I want to be a PT. So I did what is it? Exercise science in college because that was gonna be my thing. I was gonna do like get my bachelor's and then do think it's graduates that you have to do for a PT.
Yeah.
And that was gonna be dope because I could still be like with athletes and stuff, or like maybe even be a high school. You know how like football teams have like
Like the head
Yeah.
trainer.
yeah, the athletic trainer. Yeah, that's like kind of what I wanted to do, because it was still like fitness and
Yeah.
like still sporty, but it wasn't like actually on the field playing. But that's when I dropped out because I wanted to be, dude. I wanted to do like accounting.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, bro. Like
That's what I went to
everybody,
school for.
bro. Like everybody
fucking
goes to
boring.
school and you
You're
major
pressured
in
to do
business, bro.
Yeah, you're pressured to do like that one thing. It's like
Yeah.
business.
Accounting is like the safe like business
Bro,
route to go.
every
for
single
sure.
kid, you're gonna major in business.
Yeah.
Every single person.
Yeah. It's either STEM or business. Anything in between, you're like. you know?
I got a business degree, and I to be completely honest, I don't think it helped with me starting this. I think all of this was just trial and error.
Trial and error for
It's all
sure.
trial and error.
100%. Like you don't need. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. You
I
go.
was gonna say you don't need a business degree if you have like you said, like if you have an influence or if you have a platform like you guys do and everyone who starts a business does. Like that's all you need.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think what you're doing. That's why I asked you that question. I was like, because I've always wanted to ask you that question. Are you starting your own shit? You have so much power.
Yeah.
You know this, but I'm telling you from the outside looking in. You have so much power. Like you starting a business is the blueprint to what you're supposed to do if you don't have a business degree.
Yeah.
Bro, it almost sucks that I just now kind of. It was like recently I thought of this thing that I'm gonna do, and it sucks that it was like it took so long because I wish I could have got it started like six.
How old are you?
21.
Come on.
I got time, but I'm just saying I'm so excited about it now.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm like thinking about the shit 24/7. I'm so excited about it, and like I just wish I could get it fucking going because I know how like bro, this
Yeah.
shit's like you said, it's just gonna blow up.
21,
So, yeah.
bro.
That's
I started
crazy.
Inaka I was 26. 26.
Fuck. Wait, that was 2018.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was 26, bro. 21. The fact that you're thinking about it now is
It's
just
dope.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
insane.
I'm definitely blessed to be able to have so much time. 'Cause you know how like Gary Vee's always talking about like
Yeah.
he's always like, bro, it doesn't matter. Like,
If you're 30.
Yeah, exactly.
He started his shit at 34.
yeah, exactly. So it's like I'm able to be so young, and I can like
Yeah.
I have so much time, and that's partly why I'm like not caring about fitness as much because I know that I've got a lot of time, and I'm not really trying to like I like steroids and stuff, and I like feeling good and like trying stuff, but like I've kind of realized that I should probably lay off a little bit because I don't need to blast a shit ton of gear and look a certain way just to have a career because I don't.
Yeah.
Longevity, man.
Honestly, I could look like shit probably,
Yeah.
but I don't want to look like shit.
Yeah. Now I saw on your recent story like your updated cycle was like a lot less than like it was.
Yeah, dude, I was
before.
like, bro, not too long ago, I was like running like 500 plus milligrams of tren, which is like a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it was
Wow.
like, dude, it was making me like, well, dude, I honestly liked how it felt in my head. I looked like shit. Like I was like, because I was eating like 7,000 calories a day. I was kind of fat, but the way that it made me feel in my head, it gave me like this crazy like high almost, like that much. It just fucks with your head.
Like aggression.
Not aggression. It's more like nothing fucking matters. Like
Yeah.
Like
God complex type stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm the shit.
Yeah, it was crazy, and so Weston was like, dude, I can tell like it's night and day when you're not on it. And I was like, okay, thank you for telling me.
In a positive way or
Yeah, yeah, in a positive way. To me it's just like I said, it's like a high. Like
Yeah.
it just feels really good, but you almost don't notice it until you're off of it. So
Did you ever like run so much shit that like you were like, damn, like this is too much. Did you ever wake up one day and like, damn, like, cause me being a competitor, like pro, it's required.
Yeah.
Damn near. So did you ever get to a point where you were just like, fuck, like, all right, this is too much?
honestly, no, because I have really good genetics in the fact that I don't feel side effects. Like I don't ever feel unhealthy. Like, and I get my blood work done, and like I got my lab results back after running like super draw, which is like super kidney toxic and liver toxic. And I got my and I was on Tren at the time and Accutane. So you combine like Accutane, which is literal fucking poison.
Yeah.
Super draw and Tren. I'm thinking, dude, I'm about to get my bloods back, and the doctors would be like, dude, you are fucked.
Yeah.
And they were literally all in range. And it's just like that's just like my health genetics. So if they were super fucked up, I would have been like, all right, let me chill. But if me seeing those numbers on the paper, it's like,
I'm straight.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
why not? Like why not do more if I can?
Yeah.
it's just kind of stupid. But
yeah, fuck it though. I kind of wanted to go back because we were talking about starting your own business, but like I remember I saw a video that like YOUNGLA posted of like it was on your birthday, and it was when you were like, I mean, you were probably like 19, 20. And
I was probably in my room.
Yeah, you're in your room, like,
my old house.
And it was like I think you bought the shit, like you weren't even sponsored. And I remember when I met you, you were like, nah, like I want to work with YOUNGLA. I want to work with YOUNGLA. Like, what was that process like, and like what drew you into working with them, and like how's your relationship with like YOUNGLA? I mean, obviously I know you are super strong, but like kind of like in depth of like how it is or how it came to be.
Yeah, so I found out about them through John Skywalker because
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I love John. I'm like,
You resemble,
dude, he is
everything.
Yeah, no, like I'm like, when I started working out, like John, he didn't make too much YouTube, but like his Instagram and like,
Yeah, he's a goat.
dude, I was like, dude, he was my fucking idol.
Yeah.
And so, I used his code to get some like YOUNGLA gear, and I probably had like 15K on IG, and I took this photo. It's still up. I took this photo, and it's just me and my LA Fitness in Georgia, and I'm wearing this tank and the joggers, and I'm like at YOUNGLA, email me back or something like that, because I would like, dude, I would spam these guys. And at the time, I'm like, I'm not even lie. At the time, no TikTokers were getting signed by anybody. So like, YOUNGLA's probably looking at me like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Is this kid? Who is this kid? Like, who the fuck does he think he is? And I had my super strong at the time. It was like super tight knit, like that cult. My following, I had them all tag YOUNGLA like in my post, and they had like 400 mentions. So they're like, okay, like,
yeah, we got it.
they're like, we got to at least sign this guy for like like something. So they gave me some deal that was like no salary, just commission. They were like, we're gonna give you $400 on a gift card, like you can buy it every month, and then wear the clothes, whatever. First day, literally, like, bro, first 2 hours I had 72 orders.
Jesus.
And this is, I have 15K, bro. So
Yeah.
like 72 orders in the first 2 hours.
It's insane.
And I don't know if you guys know Giordani.
Yeah.
He reached out to me on DM and immediately was just like, yo, like you got a fucking future ahead of you, because he saw that shit. And then like Gary reached out to me, the owner personally reached out to me and was like who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Type shit. Because like at the time they're only signing big
Instagram,
name bodybuilders who don't really have like much engagement on their shit.
It's just like a bunch of followers
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
And it's like just because you look good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that like those athletes only have followers because they look good.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like just like the IG model type stuff. So they're like, who is this TikToker? And I start fucking killing it, bro. Like I think my first month might have had like 300, 400 orders.
Jeez. And this is like what, 20K on Instagram? How much on TikTok at the time?
Probably like 80, 90K, I would say.
Jeez.
But the crazy thing is like that 80, 90K, even if my shit didn't hit the algorithm, because like, when you post it, it doesn't hit. Bro, my views were like 80, 90K.
Yeah.
So every single one of my followers
Was
were
like hitting on
super
their following.
engaged,
Yeah,
bro.
facts.
Super engaged. And that's how that's literally how I built that tight knit
Following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I brought it over to Instagram. But you asked like how my relationship with them is. It's like literally like blood, bro. Seriously, like Gary treats me like fucking family. They all treat me like family, because they were pretty small too. It was like probably like 30, 40K, I would say. So like as they grew,
like grown together.
yeah, bro. It was literally like
Yeah, that's how we are with Marco. That's why literally like why Marco's with us like every other day and shit. 'Cause
yeah.
we're literally the same exact way. Like I saw his TikTok. I reached out to him. Charlie reached out to him, and then flew him out. We were flying him out like once a month.
Yeah, that was a lot of
We were flying him out literally.
No, I
like every
remember.
job. Yeah, we were flying him out, and I remember like he was like, bro, like I'm gonna work out with SOOSH, but like he's busy or whatever. I was like, nah. That's when I hit you, and I was like, yo, Marco's in town. Like y'all should get a workout.
No,
or
I
whatever.
remember because I was dodging Marco, bro. Because I didn't know him, bro. I didn't know him, so I was like,
oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, you had never heard of him like on TikTok or anything?
He had reached out to me because he was
Oh,
on
this is
Gorilla.
crazy,
He was
yeah.
on Gorilla, and he was like, yo, I'm about to get canceled for fat shaming. Or some shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I go, bro, I had him on fucking voice message because on Instagram, and I was like, I remember I was like, dude, I was like in bed, and he was like freaking out to me on voice message. I'm like, bro, he was like, am I gonna lose my contract with Gorilla? And I'm like, dude, Derek doesn't give a fuck what you say. Like, you're straight chilling. Same shit's happened to me. No one's gonna cancel you. He was like, dude, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only time I had talked to him. Mm-hmm. He came out to Houston. He was like, yo, I'm in Houston, and I would just like kind of like dodge it and like leave it on open, and like I would see the notification and I just
Swipe unread.
Yeah,
That's crazy because he was like, bro, like bro, I want to work out with him, but like he's too busy, like whatever. And I was like, man, I don't know if I DM you or if I actually text you, but I was like, I'm gonna hit him for you, like he'll be good. And then what made you actually work out when I text you? Like,
well, when you say it, it's like because I already know you and I know you're like you're my homie, so it's just like. Okay, like if
he has to be chill.
If Ant's doing it, then I kind of got to do it.
Yeah.
So that's how it happened. And I remember, dude, he pulled up. He had like this little like point and shoot camera.
Yeah.
I was like helping him film.
Damn.
He was really cool. And when he came down, he was like that was when he was like pretty lean.
Yeah, he was small. He was shredded as fuck. But like if you compare him now, it's like
He was shredded as fuck.
bro, he looked like a child.
Dude, I
remember
remember
looking
that.
at TikToks and shit.
Yeah, he took a pic with you that he still like he sometimes reposts that.
Yeah.
He took a pic with you at ALPHALAND, and I'm like, holy fuck, like Marco looks.
He was fucking shredded, man.
Yeah, he was shredded.
Because that's how he blew up.
Yeah. That photo right there was insane.
My question, he's still like pretty active on TikTok. What made you? You're not as active on TikTok.
No, I don't
use it, right?
No, I don't use it anymore.
What made you get off of it?
Just because I feel like now most people kind of just use it to drive traffic to their other socials, and to me, it's like I don't really think I need to go and grab people from TikTok because I don't think they're going to be as engaged as the people that I have now. So I almost feel like I'd rather just keep it how it is and kind of just grow organically. Because if like my Instagram and my YouTube, it's literally just like this, bro. There's never a spike and there's never, it's just organically, bro, like 100, 200 subs a day, and it's just always like that. So I don't, and honestly, I like it like that because I don't want to, I mean, sure, yeah, it's cool to like blow up on TikTok and then you get like 10,000 followers.
But you don't have to feel like it's like a different group now. You have to like act a certain different type of way to these new followers or shit.
Yeah, so there's 10K new people,
Yeah.
and it's like, are those 10K gonna even be engaged? It's
Yeah.
like, are they just following me because I look good or whatever? So I'd rather just grow organically. And TikTok just kind of, in my opinion, dude, I went on my For You page, bro. Every single gym TikTok, I press not interested. You hold down and you press not interested. So my whole TikTok now is just girls and like cars and stuff. So when I'm scrolling, anytime I see a gym TikTok, not interested. So I've completely like cleared my For You page.
What did you like about gym TikToks? Cringe.
Yeah, to me, it's just like it's all the same shit, and everyone's just. It's like, at first it was cool, like, and it was cool to see the new wave. Like, it was cool to see, like, you know, I'm just looking for the next one. Like, what's the next wave gonna be? Because right now it's still like that. Dude, the ones that I hate the most are the ones where it's like, oh, like she broke your heart, like get in the gym, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I hate those. I fucking hate those. So
those are funny, man. They're just funny when I watch because I'm like, this shit is so cringe.
Yes. Or it's like the guys who like post the same, or like, dude, it's like they recycle the same photos and the transformation just to like a different trending sound.
Oh, to just get on the algorithm.
Bro, yeah, and it's like,
For You
dude,
page.
it's like, bro, we've seen this shit 10 million times, dude. You're just switching up the song and like changing the order of the pictures. It's like,
Yeah.
so, but I would say there's some like gym TikToks that like are actually funny, like the ones that are more like jokingly, but the ones that when they're trying to be too serious and like too like deep. Oh yeah, it's like, bro, it's really not that deep.
Yeah,
like,
there's the TikTok that was like, they're like, oh, when you ask that guy why he's in the gym, and it's like, yo, why are you in the gym? And one guy's like, I'm just trying to lose a little bit of weight, put some muscle on. And then they ask the next person, like, yo, why are you in the gym? He's like, it's my solace.
yeah, bro, it's like
like that shit is
it's
so
like,
funny.
I come here for like this is my therapy.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Yo, if the gym is your therapy, then
respect.
yeah,
like,
respect. But like it's like they take it to new limits, bro. Like
100%.
So I just don't fuck with that type of stuff. And also like hard style, like you know hard style.
Yeah.
I don't listen to that anymore because it was just oversaturated, bro. Like my head was like full of it, bro. Because that's how I started.
Just hearing beats.
Like the Ziz type shit, right?
Yeah. I
hearing
started.
beats and shit.
Yeah, nah, I go to bed, dude. It's like I'm on Molly and I'm just hearing that shit, bro.
His brain just like his body sleeps, but his brain is just like
Yes.
EDM and shit.
Oh
Seriously.
my gosh.
Because like I started my YouTube videos originally were like all like Tevez, which is like this hardstyle artist, and it was all that, and like people were like, "Yo, thank you so much for putting me on hardstyle,"
Yeah.
and then like it started to hit TikTok, and like everyone's using fucking hardstyle. So when I'm like scrolling, it's like I already hear it from my shit,
Yeah.
and then I start hearing it from other shit. I'm
You're
like, dude,
like,
I can't.
You know what you did though? You put the fitness word on Yeet.
I would
You
like
did.
to. I would
You
like to
did.
think. Well, yeah, I would like to think so, bro. But honestly,
Nah,
that
no
all
cap.
goes.
Who's Yeet?
He's from Houston. He's an artist from Houston.
He's a hardstyle artist.
No. He's a rapper.
Is he from Houston? I didn't even know he was from Houston.
Yeah,
Who the
he's
hell
from
is
Houston.
Yeet?
Dude, he's
He
fucking
was
fire.
Nah, he's
bro.
fire.
He's
Like I've been
really-
listening to him, but he like Drake fucks with him. Like
Yeah,
he was
he's
at
crazy,
Drake's
bro.
What's his like? How do you spell his name?
Y
Y
and then
E
E with
H.
like the 2 dots on the top, A and then T. I played him before, but when I saw you listening to him, I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
No.
If you go on your For You page now, everyone's like listening to Yeet.
Yeah,
or like
it's-
his sound is like trending
Yeah,
now.
it's fire. I go I put Levi.
Oh, for
I put
real?
because I had a story up and he swiped up on the story. He was like, "Bro, you put me on."
Yeah.
He's like, "This dude is fire."
It's
So
wavy.
I gotta check him out.
no, he's sick as fuck. But Eric, my editor, because
Yeah.
dude, he bro,
Nah, Madrid's wavy.
no, he used to make beats and shit. And so
Mm-hmm.
you might not know, Starboy.
Nah.
He's behind this whole like this new generation of rap, like that like hyper pop, like
Yeah.
that like EDM style music. Back like in like 2-3 years ago, and Working on Dying, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Madrid used to be playing like PS5 with them.
Oh shit.
So he like with like this guy Starboy and like the whole Working on Dying crew.
Yeah.
They would like talk on the mic, bro, and like talk
be,
about
like, on
shit.
some- yeah.
Yeah. And so that's how I found out about Yeet and
Oh,
like all
shit.
of these little artists that came from
that like group. Yeah.
yeah. So it was Eric who put me on.
Damn.
And so now, dude, anytime he gives me like somebody to listen to, he's like, bro, don't post it to your story.
Bro, nah, this how me like so
Like,
funny.
we're trying to
story.
gatekeep it, bro.
So funny story. Like I've watched Levi and Kai Jet like for years, and I put him on to Levi. Like I put him on to Levi.
Yeah.
He's like he watched Levi, he copped Trinity, and I guess somehow like Levi saw him, and obviously like Charlie has a like following and shit.
Yeah.
So Levi like fucks with Charlie now. And it's just like so funny because I'm like, bro, like I put you on to Levi. Like, but now when we meet Levi, I'm gonna be like, yo, like I put him on, no cap.
Bro, did you watch the medium rare?
Yeah,
with
no,
me?
I was literally about to bring that up because you were talking about how
You saw they deleted the whole thing.
Yeah, that sucks.
I wish I would go back and watch
and just
it.
like archive it. Yeah.
What happened?
Well, no, I was gonna bring
They
up
just-
how
they just deleted the whole all
the
their-
pod that
all
him
the
and Kai
pods.
had
Oh, for real?
They deleted
Yeah.
every single podcast.
supposedly like it was like hurt like they thought it was like hurting their image, right? Yeah.
I think they were just saying too much personal shit.
Yeah.
Which kind of had me like, wait, fuck, am I talking too much on like
Yeah.
podcasts and shit? But
But now I was gonna talk because you saying how you had your following like mention Young LA. You did the same thing.
Yeah,
to
with
get at
Levi, bro.
right? Yeah, bro. He had his whole. Well, you could tell him.
oh yeah, I had my whole like I was on TikTok live and they were like, do you listen to any podcasts? And this was when I lived in Georgia. And I was like, oh yeah, like my friends put me on like this medium rare podcast. I didn't watch like any of their personal shit at
Oh,
the
for
time.
real? Yeah.
It was literally just a podcast because I thought it was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And that was when I started getting into that like hype lifestyle, like like LA, like
Yeah.
money, bitches, everything. So I was like, yeah, I listen to medium rare podcast. And so a couple of the people in the live were like, yo, I actually watched them too. Like they're dope. You should try to get on. So it popped in my head. I was like, bro, everyone go on their recent podcast. I don't know which one it was.
That's what's up.
And I said, yo, just comment, just spam SOOSH. And so the next day, it probably had like 200, 300 comments, just SOOSH. And so the next day, Levi DM'd me on IG. I forget what he said, but I remember being in the gym, bro, and I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
I was like calling my homies who would put me on him, and they were like, I could tell they were a little bit like jealous.
Bro, that's how
how it is,
I am.
bro.
I'm like, bro, I put you on.
Yeah,
man.
they were like, damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had DM'd me, and then Young LA flew me out for a shoot in October, and Levi was like, yo, are you in LA? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, come through, like we'll do a
Yeah.
pod, which was fucking sick.
That's back when they were living at the big crib, right?
Yeah.
The
Damn,
big
how
one
was
with the
that?
pool.
Dude, that place was fucking insane.
insane?
Bro. The best part though was meeting Susser, bro. Their
For real?
dad, dude.
Damn, yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah, bro. I
He's a
met
legend.
like it was funny though because I think he was just getting over COVID, and I had like went to shake his hand, and I could tell he hesitated, but he did it. And then Levi after was telling me like, bro, I know for a fact he was like not happy about like shaking his hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was sick because at the time that was when I was like starting to get into cars and stuff. They had the McLaren, the G Wagon,
Yeah,
and then the Range Rover.
He was the one who told you not to buy the G, right? I remember you were telling me.
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Why do you say that?
I hit him up and I was like, because honestly, I think Levi was getting annoyed by me because I was always hitting him up for advice.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I actually feel bad. I feel bad, bro, because
Oh my God.
way back when I lived in Georgia, I was like trying to get a Manscaped, deal just for like for some cash. And dude, I was going to Levi and I was like sending screenshots of their emails and I'm like, bro, what do I say? Like,
Oh my God.
dude, I can tell he was probably because this is over like $1,000,
Yeah.
or something like that, and I can tell he was like, just do you, bro, like, but he was trying to be so polite, and at one point he was just like, he probably was just like, all right, dude, I'm done talking to him about it, but I could tell he was getting annoyed. But it's just crazy because, like, I would always go to him for advice, and then I was like, yo, dude, I want to cop this G-Wagon. And he was like, nah, bro, like, G-Wagon money is, I forgot what he said, but he was just kind of just like, nah, like, don't buy it. Don't be stupid. And then I didn't, and then I bought, like, a Range Rover, like, a couple months later, and then I bought the Urus, like, 6 months later.
What made you? So that was one of my questions. So what made you? Because the Range Rover was sick.
No, yeah, the SVR was hard,
beautiful,
bro.
Beautiful. I remember because you live in the same neighborhood. I remember seeing it and I'm like, damn, that's a fucking sexy ass Range Rover.
Yeah.
What made you? And obviously the Urus is an upgrade, but what made you do that? Got tired of it or what?
Nah, it wasn't I got tired of it. It was almost just like, so it was kind of like two factors. One, if you look at the SVR, you look at the Range Rover, like most people are just gonna be like, oh, that's a cool Range Rover. Like they don't really know it's SVR. It's like the maxed out version, bro, V8.
Because the body doesn't change.
Yeah, exactly. Kinda. It's just the engine and like a little bit luxury on the inside. But when I wanted to like level up, it was because I wanted a car that was like would turn heads, but also like still like pretty classy. Like I was also looking at Ferraris and stuff. And also the reason why is because also when I got the Range Rover, I started with I got a Benz, and then like five months later I got the Range Rover. And so the way that I kind of like tell people is that as my like wealth and my income increased, I kind of wanted something to like portray that. So I went from the Benz, which was probably like 40 grand, and then I got the Range Rover, which was like 110 grand, and then I got the Urus, which I paid 300 grand. So it was like as I was climbing, like I wanted something next to me also climbing because I can't switch houses and shit that fast.
Yeah. You can't, yeah.
So I got the Urus, and also like that car, it's fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
like
it's gorgeous,
and I like the white, and it's not too flashy. Thank you, bro. It's not too flashy. Like people know what it is if you kind of into cars, so it's like that perfect balance to me, and it's fucking fast.
How long do you see yourself in it?
I was just about to ask that.
Dude, I'm getting some, dude. So this was my plan, and I know like people are gonna be like, bro, what are you thinking? This was my plan because this one that I have was used. It was like it had 5,000 miles on it, so obviously I didn't build it. My plan was in like a year or two to build a Urus, because once you drive that thing, it's like you don't ever want to drive anything else. It's so fucking nice.
Isn't there what's the most? So I rented one the other day. It was like an orange one. It's like there's like 3 levels. There's the one that starts with the O.
Yeah, there's the
Oracle.
I know there's graphite capsule, or I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know.
There's one that's the Oracle that's like fully loaded, like just like insanely loaded to the max. Like that one is. I don't know if you
that
had
orange one is because I saw
that's
that
the fully loaded one. Yeah,
I saw that at
that shit was insane.
No, yeah,
that shit was insane. Is that what you want to build?
I want to build. Yeah, I want to build one, and then I want to do like my own specs, my own stitching. Like I want to build it personally for me, and then that one I wanted to like when you order that, dude, it would honestly be cheaper than what I just paid for that one because you order it and you have to wait 8 months or whatever.
But you're getting a sticker.
Yeah, because nobody wants to wait. You know. Yeah. So, and that was kind of my thing. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna pay fucking 60 grand over MSRP just because I wanted the car so bad. And so I'm gonna whip that. My plan is to whip that for like 2 years, build my own, and then I want to like wide body that bitch, like send it to RDBLA.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And I want to like wide body it, get the spoiler, the wheels, the whole like 40 grand package.
Yeah.
God.
And like that would be like mine. But I've already tossed like 8 grand into this one because I got like, I had to get film, paint protection film, coat, tint. I'm doing the rims tomorrow. I'm getting stars on the inside. I had to get the stars because I saw my buddy in a G-Wagon get stars. And I almost thought it was corny because like that's Rolls-Royce. That's Rolls-Royce thing. I was like, that's kind of corny. But I saw like Aiden Ross do it on his Lamb. Yeah. I saw Chief Keef do it in his
Lonzo
Lamb.
Ball has it.
Yeah, Lonzo does too.
So I was like, bro, all these guys, OBJ I think has it. And I was like, dude, honestly, Let me get the
OBJ's
stars.
OBJ's Urus is fucking
No, that's
insane.
crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Bro, Vic, RDB Vic, his Urus, his wide body one, the
I
white
haven't
one.
seen it. Oh, it's probably the main RDB one.
Like the one that they use and
Yeah.
shit. That shit is insane. I thought so. He told me you were returning your car, and I was like, yeah, he's getting the wide body.
Yeah.
I would
He's
do
definitely
or
getting
he,
the
or he
wide
almost,
body.
or we were
He's
talking
getting
about
the
a
wide body.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, is he finna get a Ferrari? I was
No.
like, nah, man, there's no way. Not like he
I'm in
just
love
got
with,
this.
dude, I'm
yeah.
in love with the Urus, bro. And they also told me, they were like, dude, you've gone through 3 cars in the past year. Like, you need to just chill and make some payments on this bitch and just
Yeah.
relax. Like,
Yeah, it's good for credit and for your bank. If you want to go get the Ferrari or whatever you want to get next, you're like more credible now. You can get it easily because you've been paying for this a long time.
yeah.
Whatever.
So that's like, I mean, but so going back to what I was saying, dude, I'm pouring in a lot of money. This one, I'm like, fuck, maybe in a year I'll just wide body this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like almost 9K miles. So I was like, it's still not like personalized to me because I didn't build it. But it's like, if I wide body it, it's like, it's almost the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who knows? This year I want to get a second car, but it's actually going to be for Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get the GLE.
The coupe?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite cars.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
either the 53 or the 63S. I want to get one of those, but dude, they're so hot right now because
Yeah.
G wagons are like 70K over MSRP, so everyone's getting the coupe now.
Yeah.
The GLE because it's
That's,
like
Sam just
Yeah,
got it.
Sam,
My
yeah.
business partner, Sam. Have you seen this? It's a
No,
blue
I
one.
haven't.
It's a blue 2021 GLE.
is it like the midnight blue?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe
it's
I have
fucking
seen it.
beautiful, man.
Bro, it's
but
the
he
in-
paid like
the interior of that. I low key, I like
Probably
it better
over
than-
MSRP, right?
way over.
Yeah.
Way over.
I like that interior over the G wagon though, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The GLE coupes,
Yeah,
yeah,
They're
it's
fucking-
hard,
they're
man.
crazy, bro.
they're so fire. Like when he drove it to the other day to ALPHALAND, like on the weekend, I was like, man, this shit is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, it's so beautiful.
No,
Yeah.
those coupes are fucking nuts. So I'm trying to. That's kind of like one of my like mid-year goals. And then by like the end of the year, I'm trying to build my own house. But I don't know if I want to because, like we were talking about on DM, it's so hot right now. We're like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like. I almost want to wait till like the shit crashes because it's gonna crash.
Yeah.
It's too good right now. It's like too good. So I feel like it'll crash in the next couple of years.
Would you want to build in a neighborhood or like just like land somewhere?
Just like probably be in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
and that's probably where like the lots are the most expensive.
Yeah. You'll probably honestly save money doing it in the neighborhood.
Oh, really?
actually. Yeah, because I mean, for my house in Riverstone, I built it.
Yeah.
It was
Which
like,
is fucking sick, bro. Like, I'm trying to get in a modern house like that.
see, that's the thing. You can come to my neighborhood and see they have lots for sale, but you're gonna pay like $100K for just a lot.
Yeah.
So that's your best bet. That shit's like,
But honestly,
cap.
like, that's not too bad.
It's not
bro.
too bad, but I got my lot for free
What?
because I bought my house during like the worst time to buy a house.
Oh.
I bought it like the beginning of COVID, like January
Yeah, you bought
2020.
your shit.
Yeah.
And like
During the
people
heat of
were
COVID.
like, the real estate market was ass. Like everyone was struggling to sell a house. Everything was just super dry.
So you got that bitch for free.
So they just gave it to me for free.
So when you sell it, bro, you're gonna like.
I'm already up
fucking
like
bag.
$250K in equity.
Yeah, bro, that's nuts. I'll
But if you come and talk to the people, look at the land, you'll be able to find something, and the same thing happened for you.
yeah.
Like equity and everything going up.
My parents, my mom was like, we'll co-sign.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I probably have no problem actually getting it because I know they would be like, bro, you're a kid. Like,
Yeah.
I probably had to pay like cash, and I don't want to do that shit because that's what I had to do with the Urus.
Mm-hmm.
I did 125 cash,
Jesus
and then they
Christ.
gave me
Jesus Christ. That
It-
needs like a ticker. That needs something on the bottom.
Yeah.
That
bro.
just needs a 125 right here.
Oh
Green.
my
Yeah.
God.
Green text emoji.
And I wanted at first I was like, yeah, I'll do 60, and then they're like, okay, let's check with the because you know how they like check
Yeah,
it with the
yeah,
bank, and
what
they're
you-
like,
yeah.
no, that ain't gonna work. And so I was like, okay, I'll do like 100, and then he's like, no, and then I was like, all right, 125, and then did that, and then I also traded in my Range Rover, which had like 60K to pay off. So I gave him like a good
Yeah, like
I gave him a good chunk.
So the bank bank
Jeez.
gave you, since you're young and stuff like that, and this happened to me before, and I still kind of deal with the same thing at this stage. So it's like the bank only wanted to give you like 160.
Mm-hmm.
So
It was
you have to
150.
cover
It was 155 or something.
Okay, so you
like
have to
that.
cover.
Oh
my bad.
shit!
My
Damn, bro.
Okay, so you have to
man.
cover the rest.
Treating our guests bad.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
So you have to cover the rest.
Yeah.
Damn,
So I'm-
125 cash.
Yeah. But it was
Different.
like it was dope because
Different.
it was like that month I think I got it in November. And so that November month,
Yeah.
you know, it's Black Friday. I mean, you guys are writing checks. You guys are writing checks for not good athletes.
That boy cashed out.
Yeah, he
So
cashed out.
it was like almost immediately I had like not taken a hit. So
Yeah.
it was just really nice to.
Yeah.
It was like
what's up.
honestly, it
Coach
was
SOOSH covered the.
yeah.
That's a little treat to yourself.
Yeah, it was
And,
honestly really fucking
like,
nice.
you deserve it. You deserve it for sure.
I will say though, like it was fucking nerve wracking, bro. Just like at Lamborghini and like having to figure out all this shit and like putting that much down, going to the bank, you know, getting the cashier's check.
You were questioning yourself?
Yeah, a little bit. But as soon as honestly, when I went home, it was cool. And I was still like, bro, I was so anxious.
Mm-hmm.
I was so fucking anxious the whole day, like just tightness in my chest.
Mm-hmm.
I went to bed, couldn't fucking sleep. I was talking to, you guys know Lex Little, right?
Yeah.
Lex got a Hellcat. Same thing happened with me. The night he got it, he couldn't sleep. So I couldn't fucking sleep all night. I woke up at I went to bed at probably 5. I woke up at 8. And I was like, bro, I just got to go. And I got in the car and I just fucking, bro, I was just going crazy with it. And like, that was probably the best. Like that morning was the best time. Like, dude, I was so happy. And like, it all started to hit me. And like, people were like, bro, they're like, I mean, it happens now. People are like filming. Cause like, not every day you see a URUS.
Yeah, no.
And so people like got their phones up to the window. And like, at the time I had no tints. So like, it was kind of like embarrassing, like not embarrassing, but like I'm looking around.
Awkward,
Yeah, like I'm in the fishbowl and like everyone's filming and they're like people are looking and like dudes are like, it was just sick and like it settled in and then like, dude, that's the greatest purchase I've ever made in my life.
That's what's up.
So, but yeah, I will say like that shit. It's like it's a lot of like.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, I mean,
fucked.
21 copping URUS is crazy.
You question yourself, like, because I've had, when I bought my first Range Rover, I was like, damn, like, I couldn't sleep too.
You had the autobiography, right?
The first one I had, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 2016 autobiography. And I couldn't sleep. I was like, damn, like, did I make the right move? Like, I'm young. Like, some of my peers were telling me not to do it.
Yes.
Like, should I do this? Like, fuck, I should take this back. I was just, all these thoughts, but then I drove it, same thing like you. I was like, damn, I deserve this shit.
Bro, exactly.
I
That's the
deserve this
worst is when people that you trust or like you go to for advice and they start like being like, oh, dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the worst, bro. Because those are like
Yeah.
you're trying to hear like, nah,
yes.
you're chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But the way I look at it, man, because like I'm about to get a Turbo S, like probably like not this week, but the week after it.
Yeah.
And like I've had a lot of people tell me, no, I don't need it. I shouldn't do it.
Wait, is that the coupe?
The 992 Turbo S, it's Porsche.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm trading in this Porsche for that.
Okay.
Because
I thought you were talking about the Cayenne, the turbo.
Oh no.
But those bitches are hard, dude.
Yeah, those are hard.
I saw it on the road. It was
Those are hard.
sick.
They're hard as fuck.
Yeah.
But I already have an SUV, so I don't need
yeah.
it. But for me, it's like, and the same thing I would tell you. I'm sure you've already heard this before. Is your life is short, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're making this much money now, and we all know that you're making a shit ton of money. If you're making this much money now, like, enjoy it. Like, what's the point of like making all this money and not enjoying it?
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Like, you could be dead tomorrow. I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm just saying like all of us could be dead tomorrow. Like, I want to die knowing that I got to experience the things I wanted to experience from childhood. A Turbo S has been my dream car since I was like a kid. So like for me, I was like, fuck it. I don't care what anyone else says. I'm gonna get this car.
Exactly. So, dude, I used to be so humble. Like, I wouldn't say I'm humble now, but back when I was like just started making money, I was probably making like 10, 15K a month. This was like probably a year ago. And at the time, you know, it's a lot of fucking money. I was 20 years old. And I'm like, I went to LA for the photo shoot. I'm on Rodeo Drive, and that was like my first big month. It was like 15K. And I was on Rodeo Drive, and I mean, you know, Rodeo, bro. It's like fucking. There's designer stores everywhere, and like everyone's walking around. Like, it's honestly toxic as fuck because everyone's walking around like, you know, fake persona, drip the fuck out. Yeah. And I was with Giordani. We were walking, and we went into Louis V, and I had got like this duffel bag, and I had like got like a card holder and a wallet for Eric, and I was kind of just like spending a lot of money. Bro, I did not post anything because I was so nervous what people would say. Like, I had this beautiful duffel bag, bro, it was like probably $3,600. It was like fucking sick, and I was like so excited to get it, but I like never posted it, bro. Like, I don't even think people know I sold it to somebody, but like that was almost just like, it was kind of like heartbreaking, bro, because like it's something that was so sick to me, but I couldn't even.
You were scared what people were gonna think.
Yeah. I was like, bro, does it come off as like
douchebag.
arrogant or like not grateful if I post this and kind of flex it. But then like I started slowly like getting into it, like posting my shoes a little bit and like posting my backpack and posting my bags and stuff like that. And you know, people were like they were fucking with it.
Yeah.
So, and then when I do my URUS pick is my most liked pick. It's the most like
Legendary.
1,000 comments.
People were
bro.
talking about how inspirational it was.
Yeah, and like
that
I was
that
like,
dope.
bro, and that was like the point where I was like, bro, it really like, it's not me not being grateful. Like people are like looking at it as inspiration. Like I had people coming up to me in person, like what you would call like micro influencers, like the 20, 30K coming up. Not saying that I'm not calling people by following name, but like I had like smaller influencers coming up to me and they're like, dude, like I just saw your whip outside, like that shit is mad like inspirational. So when that I get that what would you call it, I get that like
admiration and like look, it's like, okay,
Like
I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm actually inspiring people to do, and that's, I feel you on that, because like I used to feel like that too, like posting stuff like that, like damn, like people are gonna think I'm some fucking conceited, like I just spend money on myself, yada yada yada. But I mean, when you work hard and you deserve that shit and you want that shit, like like I said, back to what I said, what's the point of life if you can't enjoy the things you want?
Yeah,
a URUS is something that you want,
and I want to like show it off, bro. That's like me showing off, like
that's the point of getting it.
Exactly.
Exactly. The point of getting it. You're 21 in a URUS, bro. You have to flex that shit,
right? Exactly.
The fuck, the fuck, man.
Yeah,
flex
literally.
the fuck out of that shit.
I remember my buddy would be like, yeah, dude, like go ahead, post it, and I would like. Dude, I would keep on like bombarding him with questions like, dude, is this okay to post? Like,
wait, you like question posting it for a while? Jeez.
Like I was like, fuck, I don't know if I should post it. And they're like, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, but I mean, they were like, it was Eric. He was like, dude, people aren't gonna give a fuck, bro. It's like URUS. Like,
Yeah. If you get mad at that, bro, you're lame.
Well, you're mad because, in the way I look at it, and I may
it's
be
a lot of
wrong,
pocket watchers too.
It's just pocket watchers, and it's like, bro, like you're mad because you're mad because you saw someone get it that you probably didn't want to get it, and two, because you can't get it.
Yeah, like
that's why you're mad. That's the only explanation. What else? What's the other reason?
It's a you have like the pocket watchers, bro, who are like, dude, I still get DMs.
Oh yeah,
you're a fucking idiot. Invest your money. Like, dude, you have no, dude. I had James had asked me about a Huracan. He was thinking about getting a Huracan, and I put it up on my story because like that's dope. If we have a Huracan and URUS, bro, like matching, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I saw that story.
And people were swiping up, and they were like, you guys are fucking idiots. Like you just get a little bit of money and you go spend it. Like how about you go invest? And I try not to reply to the I had to reply, and I'm like, dude, you have no idea what we're doing with our money and how much we make. Like I trust you. It's doing more than you know. Like people think that like I just got all my money sitting in my bank account. Yeah. Like trust me. Like we are like dude, we're not idiots. Yeah. Like we have people that we look up to that tell us like what to do and how to do it.
Yeah.
So, and it sucks that like I have to defend myself, which I really don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
Which I don't. But I feel like.
Sometimes there's those questions or those comments that
they get to you, bro.
They deserve a response.
Dude, they get to you. And I'm really good about not letting it get to me, but sometimes it's just like I have to reply to this guy.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to remind people like, yo, I'm really like a human at the end of the day. I'm not just like some fucking kid who only posts on Instagram.
Exactly.
Like,
What happened with that story, the incident where like you were like taking a picture here and someone told you?
Oh yeah, I was telling him about it.
No, it was bro. She works here. She was like, I'm pretty sure she's a custodian or a janitor, and. Because she walked through the side fence.
Like the little gate right there?
Yeah. She walked through that side fence, so I don't think she was... I mean, she had to have been working there. And I pulled up the whip in front of the ALPHALAND sign because I was like, yo, this is sick. Like the ALPHALAND backdrop and the car. And I'm like, yo, Joe, LT, take a photo. And he's like, all right. And you could ask him, bro. He heard it too. She was walking with a friend, and she was like, I hate these Instagram people. Like, go get a fucking job. And like... And Joe and I were almost like caught off guard. Because like, bro, this is a $300,000 car. I'm like, I have it. How do you think? How do you think I like have this car? Like, I'm taking photos with this car. How do you think I afford it? And Joe was like caught off guard. He was like, "What, dude? Did you just hear that?" I'm like, "Was she talking to us?"
Mm-hmm.
That's so crazy.
Oh yeah, seriously.
People are so. Do you deal with that a lot? Like
they get a job,
like hate, or like not even just get a job, but like obviously you get hate. But like, at what point did you stop caring? Transitioning from a kid who just dropped out of college, and then you're the front face of like the new generation of fitness. Like, so you obviously got hate. Like, how did you deal with that?
Well, you never really deal with it. I think it's more you get used to it.
Yeah.
So you never really like can dodge it or like you can't really find a solution. It's more just you just embrace it.
Yeah.
And it's more just like kind of soak it up like a sponge.
Yeah, because I remember when we were at Alphalete Distribution Center. That was when you were like working out the old Alphalete when you like first started with like the sunglasses and shit.
Yeah.
But I knew you personally, so I knew like I was like, oh, like the shit he does is
It's like it's a little corny.
Yeah, but it's like I knew at the end of the day like it was the image at that point. But I knew you personally, so people would like they'll complain. Like people would be like at Alphalete, like this, like at the distribution center who worked out at Alphalete would be like, man, like there's this one fucking kid, like yada yada yada,
bro,
like tall, and I'd be like, I'd be like, who? Like they'd be like, oh, I think his name's like SHOOSH or some shit. I was like, yo, like, and it was because I knew you personally, but I wasn't like we're not like close like that. But I'd always defend you because I'm like, and you can ask Charlie, be like, nah, like. It's just like that's just the, like
that's what's hot right now,
bro. That's his thing. Like everyone got their thing at the end of the day. Like they like back in the Gap when Christian and Charlie started, people used to hate when they would record. Now everyone
people hated back when me and Christian started. It was more so people hated the fact that we were recording in the gym. That was like annoying as fuck. So
and
like,
now it's normalized, and you just have your own way of recording. Now they're hating on that, and I'm like, bro, that's just his thing. Like if you're not like actually physically like going up and messing with someone, if you're doing that, okay, I understand, but you never did that. You were just like on your shit, like in the gym, being on some funny shit. Wow, your stories used to be funny though. I'm not gonna lie. when you were like,
I didn't know all that.
You'd post in the restroom. You'd be like, yo, like this stall has been broke for like 4 months,
bro.
Did that come after or before that?
That was during that time before. Like
it was like SOOSH versus the gym. Man. Every day it was like a funny ass.
Yeah, like the water fountain was musty as hell, bro.
You would like tag Christian and Alpha.
Oh yeah,
I would tag Christian.
crazy.
And then he, I don't know when, but he followed me. And dude, I didn't follow him back for the longest time just because I thought it was funny to like. I thought it was a flex for him to follow. I actually just followed him back like 3 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, serious.
Oh my god.
So he was following me.
That's hilarious.
And he was like, I thought it was the funniest thing. Like it's just a flex. Like Christian's following me and I'm not following him back. And he, dude, he liked my URUS photo.
Damn.
So this was like a while ago. He liked my URUS photo and like. I was getting DMs like, "Yo, Christian never likes anyone's posts, and he just liked your URUS photo."
Doesn't like
and I was like,
posts,
and I was like, "Damn, that's fucking sick." I'm still not following him back. But then, actually, like 4 days ago, he like came up to me and was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, like this is a fucking sick ass gym. Like you did a good job." And then I followed him back after that because
Did you? So you never talked to him like ever?
No, I never. Maybe he said hello.
Yeah,
you've never spoken to him until 3 days ago.
No, like a real conversation. I would always just be like, "What's up?" And because I didn't know if he knew me, like I didn't know if he thought I was just like
he definitely knew you.
I didn't know if he thought I was like that kid who was like a dickhead in the gym or was like always outing the stalls or some shit. Like so,
because I remember when you when we worked out at ALPHALAND. Remember, I think you were like, "Yo, like, are you sure we're like good or some shit?" I think, and I was like, "Bro, yeah." I didn't really understand why you.
Yeah, because I always thought he would like kind of was like, "Fuck this kid," like he's always fucking with my gym, but. Yeah, it ended up being like he's chill as fuck.
Nah,
so. He's in his own world,
hilarious.
man.
Yeah,
he's in his own world.
He honestly probably never saw any of those stories or anything.
Yeah, he never did. He never did.
Did you ever follow Christian prior to all this? Like,
no, dude, I didn't follow.
Oh yeah, you didn't,
bro. I didn't follow anybody in the fitness until I started working out, which was like 2019.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Like I literally just started working out in 2019.
So John Skywalker was
John, Callum, and Dom Mazzetti because I thought Dom was funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, never was into like no offense, never watched you. Never watched Christian. Never watched Max. Like none of these like the older like that like what would you call it? Like the ancestors or whatever. I never watched any of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
the ancestors is crazy.
I didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, bro, my knees started hurting when he said that. I was like, bro, I am fucking old.
You know what I mean, bro? It's like
the ancestors, bro. My whole body just got cold.
The ancestors, bro.
I was like,
I didn't know the word for
bro,
it,
I almost pulled out my ID and looked at my age. I was like, bro, the ancestors. My whole body just shivered.
What's the correct word?
Like, no, I mean, shit. You said it. I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying. There's a better word. There's a better word.
But not like OG.
The OGs, I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck I said ancestors.
Ancestors is hilarious.
I couldn't think of OG in my head.
Oh my
god, the OGs.
But now that you've said that, it's so crazy, and this is like a good way, I guess, to kind of like close out and kind of go towards the end. It's crazy seeing how far. I mean, whether you're in right now. You're in fitness.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like a new redefined, like revolutionized version of fitness. It's completely different now. From 2015, going to the LA Fit Expo and having to actually meet your followers and fans in person and spend, I think the first Alphalete booth at the 2015 Expo was like $72,000. Flew out his entire team there. The booth was $70,000. Was it the Olympia? Or no, it was LA Fit Expo. $70,000 for a booth. You sell merchandise there. You mingle, have fun, come back. We did that for about 3-4 years. That was back when Bradley Martin was like on top of fitness. It was like Bradley, Steve Cook, Christian, Nikki Blackletter. You know who that is?
No.
That's Christian's ex.
Okay.
Gymshark girl.
Okay.
Damn.
No, I don't know.
Fucking old.
Crazy.
The only name I knew was Brad that you just said.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Steve Cook?
I know of him, but I have no
Yeah.
idea what he does or what he looks like.
Bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, from 2015 to now we're in 2022.
Damn.
I feel like I've seen pretty much like damn near all of Instagram social media, Instagram
Changed.
fitness till now. And it's changed so much. But it's honestly refreshing to see, like seeing
Yeah.
you, seeing Marco.
It's a lot younger kid. It's just
It's
like
younger.
it's the youth influencing the youth.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's what we were talking about, like out there right now. I was just like, there's a lot of people who are like sleep on the fact that like the youth influences
most
the
powerful.
youth.
Most powerful.
It's not like it's not like these kids are looking up to these old guys like,
Nope.
oh, I'm gonna dress
Because
like
they want to
him.
live.
Yeah,
They want to live the life of like they're living vicariously
exactly,
through us.
exactly.
That's what it is, and
Exactly.
because they want to live like us as soon as possible. So they're gonna look
Facts.
at like the youngest guy who's like
Yeah.
most successful.
And they relate to y'all more. It's like, oh, like SHOOSH is
yeah,
like
same music,
2
bro.
years-
Like
yeah.
we're all listening to the same shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Like which music is definitely one of the most influential things
Yeah.
in the world, bro. It's like we listen to the same music. We listen to like we wear the same clothes.
We like the same shit. Like, yeah,
That's what it is.
The way I describe, like, and everything y'all are saying is 100% correct. Because we had that. I had that. It's
Yeah.
like when I was your age, 22, 23, when I was starting fitness, or 21, whatever, however old I was, I had the young group that followed me and grew with me. And then as you start to get older, you hit 26, 27, you realize that, I'm talking from a fan's perspective, I can't keep following this guy around and copying his every move. It's time for me to get a job. It's time for me to start a family, have
Yeah.
kids, get married. And that kind of just fades everything out. And that's what you're seeing with a lot of these old washed guys. It's like they didn't create anything or do anything when they were younger. So now they're old and it's like their following has a life to live.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no following anymore.
Yeah.
For you, it's like you have kids that are actually growing with you. You
Exactly, bro.
started young with them in 19. You copped a URUS in like a year or 2 or 2 years. They want to do that. So
Yeah.
they're following your every single
Bro, and
step.
that's the craziest thing is most people probably think like my following's like 15, 16. I talk to these kids, bro, they're my age, 18, 19, 20, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And even people older than me, which is the craziest part, is when
Yeah.
older people will come up to me in here.
yeah, dude.
They're like, yeah, I just moved down here. I have like an engineering, I work at this fucking thing down here. And I'm like, damn, bro, like you like
Yeah.
you're not your old, but like damn, dude, like
You're an ancestor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're an
yeah.
ancestor, bro.
There was definitely an ancestor who came up to me and Mark was like, "Where's SOOSH, bro? Tell him wake up." I was like, "What the fuck? You don't even know him. What you mean?" Like
That's
it was like
hilarious,
3
man.
o'clock. He's like, "Bro, where's SOOSH?" Like I think I told you that day when
Yeah.
I saw you. He's like,
Yeah.
"Where's SOOSH, bro? Like tell him wake up." I was like,
Okay.
"Okay, what the fuck?" I was like, "Man, find him when he gets here." Like,
That's funny, man.
nah,
That's
you're
funny.
definitely one of the most, and I've said this like forever now. You're definitely one of the most influential people in this industry. So it's like it's dope to see you continue to grow because I can see from the moment I met you till now, like you're growing as a person. You're just maturing.
No, thank you.
Every time I
No.
talk to you, it's like
Maturity is what I've seen
Maturity
the
is-
most.
I appreciate that to the highest because when I was, starting, I was like kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like kind of disrespectful, like running my mouth and stuff like that. Versus now it's kind of leveled out and like I get DMs still. Like, dude, it's crazy to see mostly from the older people, like the ancestors. They're saying that I like crazy to see how much you've matured and grown.
yeah, for sure.
And that
Bro,
means
I'm gonna start using that. Man.
Ancestors-
Ancestors,
Ancestors is
is crazy,
funny.
but I love it.
Yeah, ancestors.
Yeah, dude.
The ancestors.
anyone
man.
older than you is just an
Yeah,
ancestor.
I'm like, man, that's some ancestry shit.
But you're seeing the same thing with Marco. Because
Yeah.
when we first signed Marco till
Yeah.
today, he's matured so much, and I would say he probably had the same kind of like start as you as far as like the disrespectful shit,
Oh, yeah.
not giving a fuck what he said,
Yeah.
fat
We
shaming.
told him that. Dude, not too long ago, we told him that. We were like, bro, like the first day that I met him, I was like, dude, he's kind of fucking like crazy, like, but he's changed so much.
Yeah, nah, he's
Yeah.
a wild.
So much.
He was a wild boy. He's still a wild boy, but he was a
Yeah.
wild boy back then.
Yeah.
And seeing his maturity is dope too. Like both of you are just y'all are killing it, man. So I appreciate you coming on the
bro.
pod.
Yeah.
This was a great episode.
No, it was really
bro.
good.
It was
This
a
is
great
dope.
episode.
This is dope.
It's cool to be like on a podcast. Again.
Yeah. Like not having to like host
Yeah.
it.
No, it's cool.
When was the
But-
last episode y'all did?
2.5 months ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, 'cause James been out of town and shit, so
Yeah.
I don't even know how to edit it without him.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, I feel that. When James comes back, we got to run it.
Yeah, we'll
Us
get
four.
it. Yeah, dude,
That'll
we're
be
gonna get
dope.
one
That'll
for
be
sure.
a
That'll be
dope
fucking sick.
dope collab pod. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me. It was fucking sick.
Keep
was
killing
dope.
it, man. You're a legend to the game.
Appreciate
Start
it,
that
bro.
brand, man. I'm telling you, man. You're young. Start it.
I will, bro.
Make millions
Trust.
of dollars.
I'll
retire.
get you guys some of the stuff.
Hell
so.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, well, we'll be
All right,
back.
bro.
This is dropping while we're in Aspen, right?
Yeah.
No.
No, have fun on that trip, bro. That's gonna be fucking sick.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm
Mentally-
ready.
That's
mentally
gonna be
preparing
sick as
myself
fuck.
for it.
But we're out, right?
yes, sir.
Peace.
It's always like weird closing. Like
Yeah.
the exact close, like there's not like an actual like closing moment.